We are getting new insight on how things are going inside schools across the state and what's still needed on the relief front. News 8's Lindsay McComel is breaking down takeaways after speaking with the Kent ISD's interim superintendent. Lindsay?
Well, Sue, statewide, the goal still remains March 1st for schools to offer some sort of in-person option for families. Now, the majority of all schools within Kent County have met that goal for a while now, and the focus instead is looking ahead to the summer when districts know extended learning options will be critical in trying to offset the intellectual impact virtual learning has had on student growth.
We're going to have to do whatever we can to make sure that those programs are engaging and that they're fun and participative and that they also reinforce the academic needs that students have.
Now that, of course, means additional funding, which Kohler said will be coming from federal funding that has already been approved for schools, specifically laid out in the most recent stimulus from the federal level. Those dollars are currently held up in Lansing because the legislature is using them as leverage. They want to allocate them once the governor agrees to allowing counties to take the reins of continued mitigation efforts rather than through MDHHS orders. Now, Kohler also responded to the CDC's updated guidance for schools, but also for the general public. Now, once you have both doses of your COVID-19 vaccine, the recommendation is you no longer need to quarantine if you are exposed to the virus.
That will eliminate some of the disruption that we felt in our schools because much of the impediment to normal instruction over this past year has been quarantining of staff or students. If we're able to cross that hurdle, interruption in normal face-to-face learning will be diminished.
Kohler did add that they would need backing from both the local and state health department in order to make that change in their approach. But Brian and Sue, of course, it would be a welcomed change for our educators right now.